Have you ever watched another musician's YouTube channel and thought to yourself, oh, I definitely can do it better than that jabroni? And honestly, maybe you can. If you're a musician thinking about jumping into content creation, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, this video will give you a real behind the scenes insight as to what it's like and what you can expect, and also give you a special challenge if you want to accept it. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron Apter. I'm a working musician here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I resumed my musical career after a long hiatus 2 years ago, and I've been documenting my journey back into music since then. And when I got back into the game, I had no social media up, and I figured I needed to do something quickly, so I started a YouTube channel. And what I thought was going to be an easy, fun experience that was going to lead to thousands of followers and viral moments quickly turned into something else that I did not expect. And I want to share the ups and downs of that journey in this video. So let's talk about the real workload. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be talking about YouTube, but really this can apply to any social media platform you want to use. And the most important thing when you're posting online is to create engaging content. And doing so requires a significant amount of hidden work. Of course, there's the shooting and the posting, but what about everything else? There's the planning, the editing, the creating graphics, having brand consistency, having a font, and then the work of promoting your content. At first, it seems really simple when you're just watching something online, but then when you jump into it, you realize it's a lot of work. And while I had my channel for years before I moved to Nashville, I wasn't active on it, and I simply became active when I started playing again, and I wanted to use my YouTube as a way to promote myself as a musician. In doing so, I underestimated how much there was to learn, even for somebody who is technically savvy like myself. You have to figure out what video editing platform you want to use. You have to learn about getting good quality audio into your camera or into your video. You have to think about lighting, shutter speed, frame rates, digital marketing strategies, search engine optimization. Hell, I even spend oftentimes an hour or two just creating a thumbnail. It's essentially like 5 or 6 jobs wrapped up into one, and that job really doesn't pay. And again, I knew that going in. I just didn't know the depth of it. But I was a bit cavalier because I thought, well, I'm a creative guy and I have tons of ideas. I have so many great ideas. I could do a video showing this, I'm playing this, and explain this. Or I could do gear reviews. Gear reviews would be fun and easy. Or I could do like the fly on the wall. I had so many great ideas, and I still do. And that brings me to the point of any old jerk can have great ideas. It really takes somebody special to execute them regularly. I put it to you this way. I would rather have a good idea and good execution than a great idea and poor execution. There's a million great ideas out there, but can you follow through on yours? And can you follow through consistently? And you might say to yourself, I think I could consistently do that. And you might be able to for a week, for a month, 2 months. But eventually, motivation wanes. Time gets crunched. You have technical issues. You run out of ideas. You run out of just desire. Sometimes you run out of them all at once. But I can guarantee you somewhere along your journey, you're going to hit a roadblock in all of those areas. And that highlights an area that most creators falter on, and that's consistency. That's the hardest thing to do. So let me give you a real world example. I made a commitment to myself just recently to post 2 times a week, every Monday and Thursday at noon. Now, I've been doing YouTube now for about 2 years, and I thought I could handle that. But you know what? Life happens. I had surgery this week. I was down for a couple days. Somewhere in my post-surgical haze, I was transferring data from a hard drive, and that hard drive absolutely just blew up. It tanked. And that hard drive had 5 terabytes of data on it. 5. And that had many completed videos, and they are all gone now. But I was able to recover the data. I just needed to get another hard drive to put it on. So I ordered one from Amazon on Tuesday. It got lost 2 times en route, and then today, the 3rd time it was finally delivered, it was stolen. So I still don't have access to those videos. It's Sunday night, past midnight, and I have to have a video up in less than 12 hours, and I have a full week ahead of me. I'm going to be on the road this week. I have several other projects that I'm behind on. I still haven't packed. It's daylight savings. And I was debating with myself. I said, well, maybe just do a live tomorrow and not put forth the best effort. Maybe you can skip this one. No one's going to care. And you know what? No one really would care, but I care. I made a promise to myself, and I'm determined to keep that promise. So I'm finding a way, which includes recording a video late at night on Sunday, and I still haven't edited it yet. Another big stumbling block for musicians, or just any content creators, is defining your focus. Many online experts insist that you need a narrowly defined niche to succeed. The easiest way I can put it is, what problem do you solve for who? And you can easily see this in Instagram bios and YouTube bios. I help so-and-so achieve so-and-so so that they can so-and-so. And it's not a bad formula. I briefly toyed around with doing gear reviews, but I realized, wow, this is a lot of technical work. I also thought of finding ways to create content so that other music companies would want to partner with me and pay me to create their content or endorse me. And again, not a bad idea at all. But it wasn't me, at least not on this channel. And this is where I wouldn't say I hit a roadblock, but just a refusal to not be me. Because I made a promise to myself that I didn't want to chase algorithms. I didn't want to be just like everybody else. I'm not trying to be different, but I'm trying to be the most me version of me. And that's hard. And me, my passion is music. Creating music, playing music, producing music, anything music. Right before I shot this video, I was actually talking to somebody who I respect so much and trust so much and value their opinion. And I was lamenting how I just want to create music right now. I don't want to make a video. I just want to write. I don't want to market. I just want to play. I don't want to set up lights in a marketing campaign. But I also made a commitment to myself to stay consistent with this and hope that this opens up other doors for me. And bottom line, my channel is all about authenticity and documenting my journey. I started playing music full-time 2 years ago after I thought my musical career was over. And this YouTube channel serves my musical career. My musical career does not serve YouTube. So whatever I do with my career is going to be on YouTube, whether that's in line with a brand or not. Because I wanted to document my journey. And that's the most important thing, is me playing music. And I wouldn't say it's my mission statement, but one of the defining things I use for my videos is, would this help a younger version of myself? What lessons have I learned that I can share with other people? What realness can I share with other people? Because along this journey, when I started it, I was really scared, and I still am. And I just want to know that other people are coming with me, or I want to know what it's like. And if I can help pave the way for somebody else and say, this is what my journey is like, maybe I can inspire you, maybe I can entertain you, maybe I can show you what to do or what not to do based on my mistakes, cool, great. Is that going to get me the most viewers? Is that going to get me the most money, the most influence? I don't know, maybe, but probably not. But that's not my goal. My goal is to play music. And even as I was just saying that right now, I felt a weight go off my shoulders, because I don't need to make this video perfect, because it is not my career. Music is my career. So with that in mind, I want to offer you 10 tips that have really helped me along my journey, and I hope they can help you or inspire you in some way. So my number one goal before you start this is clarify your intentions. Reverse engineer it. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve? Do you just want your YouTube, your Instagram, your TikTok to be videos of you playing? Cool, do that. Are you looking to get some kind of endorsement or to be an influencer? Are you looking to be an entrepreneur? Are you looking to sell digital products? Really think about what you want to achieve with your social media channel. And for me, I've achieved it. I just wanted to document my journey. Number two, and maybe I should have taken this to heart a few weeks ago, but set a realistic schedule. Set a sustainable schedule. I would suggest doing one video per week and stick with that for a few months. Maybe the first 2 weeks, 3, 4, it's great, but life will come at you sooner or later. and staying consistent is the most important thing. At least for me in building my audience and also just finding my pace. Number 3, simplify your production to maintain consistency. Don't try to add so many things all at once. When I'm making a video, sometimes I know it's not going to be perfect, but I say, well, I just want to focus on one thing and do this one thing better. And today, I'm just trying to get this video out, despite all the hurdles I've had. And with that in mind, number 4 is prepare for setbacks. They are inevitable. Have backup plans, because inevitably, gear goes down, hard drives fail, the video misses its upload, something goes awry. Number 5, adapt and experiment, because that's key as you progress further along. Maybe you had a video that didn't do so well, and that's great. Why? Because you've learned something from that video. Maybe it strayed too far off your message. Maybe you're just kind of in your infancy. Maybe you didn't use the right title, but it's not the end of the world. And remember, if your job is to play music, don't worry too much about it. Just say, I'm doing this, and we'll see what happens. Number 6, don't follow numbers too closely, especially in your first year. In fact, I wouldn't even look at your numbers in the first year. And this probably goes against what every online marketer says. But this is probably the best piece of advice I can give to any musician out there. If you're going to make content, commit to doing it for a year consistently and only that. Don't expect to go viral. Don't expect to get a lot of followers. Don't expect it to be easy. Maybe you have some things that pop off. Maybe you don't. But don't even worry about that. Oftentimes I say just start creating, do it consistently. The rest will work itself out. Because if you're serious about this and you do it for a year, you're going to learn a lot. And try to learn just one thing per video and just do it consistently. Just don't expect anything major to happen in that first year. Case in point, I think I got maybe 200 followers in my first year. Number 7, when you do take off or when you do start getting more visibility, prepare yourself for backlash and criticism. Increased visibility generates increased scrutiny. It can create jealousy, or maybe people start looking at you as a brand and not as a person. Case in point, refer back to my Canceled in Nashville series. And I think a big part of that was because I have more of a voice or more of a platform online, and people are going to notice me more, and they're going to be more eager and willing to cut me down. And it's not me, it just happens with anybody. So be prepared for that. But it's all right, you'll live. Number 8, allow things to happen naturally. Think about it like falling asleep. Sometimes if you sit down and try to force sleep to happen, it doesn't. Just let it come to you. Again, your videos may not be very pretty for the first year, but let it come to you. They will get much better. I encourage you to look at my videos from March of 2023 and compare them to my videos today. Now, by no means am I a Spielberg, but they are getting better, slowly and surely, consistently. Number 9, be realistic in how much time you want to dedicate. And I'm not talking just to shooting and editing, but also to your education. Right now, I'm learning how to use Final Cut Pro, which is like learning Swahili for me. I'm also learning how to do a little bit more coding, and I'm learning OBS software. There's a lot, and it's all just to serve the music. And lastly, I probably said this before, but this is the most important. Just freaking do it. Keep going, don't stop. Not every week, not every video, not every month, not every season is gonna feel great. You might plateau, you might backslide, you might want to give up. But I implore you, keep going. It's worth it. Make a commitment to yourself for a year. And after that year, you want to stop? Cool. And with that in mind, I'm going to lay down my special challenge if you've watched this far. So if you're a musician, if you're a content creator, I'm going to challenge you to post one video per week for the next year. Do it consistently at the same time, the same day, and just see what happens. That's it. Simple, but not easy. If you do that, set a reminder for 1 year from now, and then message me. If you've done that, I will feature you on my channel, and I'll even take you out to lunch. I guess I probably should have a hashtag challenge to promote myself. I don't know. If you want to use the Aaron Apter challenge, all right, cool. But really, it's not about me promoting myself. It's me just giving somebody a challenge to encourage them to try doing this simple thing that is not easy. And I know you probably have a lot of other questions. You probably should. But if you just do it for this year, I would guess that 90% of those questions are going to be answered by the end of the year. So give it a shot. And you know what? I'll be here every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time for the next year as I go on this next part of my journey. So thank you for watching. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Good luck on the challenge.